Hey guys, it's been a couple days now, so figured I'd get on here and talk about something. I want to be careful for the next couple of probably for the next couple of weeks what I talk about on here because I'm looking for trying to think of a sermon idea, and I can't have already shared the sermon, so it has to be a short 5 minute sermon. So um, my hair's finally growing back. That's good, but. So I'm gonna still share. I'm gonna still get on here and do my thing, but I'm just gonna be more. I just gotta be more cautious because um, it's for a competition. So, but today we're gonna be in John chapter 15 and 16. So John chapter 15 verse 26, and then we'll go to 16 verse 3 or 4, I think. So if you want to go there real quick, I'll read that, I'll share my thoughts on it, and I'll get off and get started on school because I'm failing 2 classes right now. So we'll have to buckle down for a little while until I get those up. Pray for me, please, because be a little bit rough, a little bit rough. Anyway, um, okay, verse 26. So this is Jesus talking. Talking to his disciples, just for some context. He just got talking about how the world will hate us or hate them as a result of hating him, because he speaks to their sin. He tells them that there is something wrong with them, like wrong with what they do objectively. So that's what they don't like, and because we're disciples of him, we're followers of him, they'll hate us in turn. So he's kind of, I think what I'm about to read is going to be a little bit of encouragement, and then I'm going to talk about it, how it reflects in Acts a little bit. So verse 26. But when the oh wait, I think I missed something. No, okay. But when the helper comes, whom I shall send to you from my Father, the Spirit of truth, who proceeds from the Father, he will testify of me. And you also will bear witness of me, I'm struggling today. You also will bear witness, because you have been with me from the beginning. Though these things I have spoken to you, that you should not be made to stumble. They will put you out of the synagogues. Yes, the time is coming when whoever kills you will think that they offer God's service. So he's partly talk. I think I'll talk about. I'll continue real quick. These things they will do to you because they do not know the Father. Sorry, sticking out. Nor me. But these things I have told you, that when the time comes, you may remember what I told you of them, and the things they did not say, the things I did not say to you at the beginning because I was with you. So I was struggling a little bit there. I'm just gonna share my thoughts on it real quick, and then get off so you guys can enjoy your day. So I'm balding right there a little bit, I think, which is kind of rough because I started wearing hats. Hold on. Sorry, I forgot my train of thought. Okay, so just to summarize, all right. So Jesus says first that he will send a helper, with my version, capital H. The implication of that is the Holy Spirit, because it's the Spirit of truth. Also capital S. So it's a helper. Spirit of truth comes from the Father. So it's safe to say this is the Holy Spirit. So he's going to send the Holy Spirit down as a helper. And he says, it will testify of me. So Jesus is saying it'll testify of him. You also will bear witness. And I said it at that time correctly for some reason. I don't know why. Because you have been with me from the beginning. So he's talking to his disciples right now. So that I mean, there's probably some implication for us there, but I'm not wise enough to see that yet. So he's talking to his disciples for that. Sorry about that, guys. I keep getting interrupted. Okay, finish this off real quick. Jesus is going to send the Holy Spirit. Well, at least what I'm getting from this. He's going to send the Holy Spirit after he dies. Right? He's going to send the Holy Spirit down as a helper for us. All right, so the crucifixion happens, the resurrection happens. He spends 40 days, I think, with the disciples and 500 eyewitnesses see him walking around. All right. Now, in Acts chapter 2, or Acts, right? Acts, the disciples go to the upper room. They wait for this helper. I'm not going to read all that, but they wait for this helper. Then, a helper comes down, right? And like baptizes them in the Holy Spirit. I'm Pentecostal, so that's what it says. So he baptizes them in the Holy Spirit. They pray in different languages that they don't know to reach people that they don't know. They don't know what they're saying, but they're praying in these languages. So Pentecost happens. Real quick, regardless of if you believe that the Holy Spirit works in the same way that it did then, regardless if you believe that can still happen, I do. I've seen it happen. But regardless of if you believe that, Jesus is still saying here in John, at the end of John 15, the beginning of 16, that he will send the Holy Spirit down after him as kind of a boldness, that it will remind the disciples what to say when they need to say it, what to even to the point of death, it will remind them what they have to do. It'll give them boldness to do what they have to do, and I feel like that applies to us. You know, the Holy Spirit will guide us because Jesus is alive and he's with us, but he's with us in a different way than he was for the disciples right here, and that's what he's saying. He's saying, those of you who were with me from the beginning, I didn't have to say these things because you were with me. The Holy Spirit comes after that to give us boldness, to remind us, to give us guidance, and for a lot of denominations, even a step further, to give us baptism in the Holy Spirit. But that's not necessary for salvation. So if one of you guys out there doesn't believe in that, just take away this part that he's talking about in John. Okay, that the Holy Spirit will give us the necessary, will equip us in the ways that are necessary for us to spread his gospel even to the point of death. And that's what happened to the disciples early on. I think John is actually the only one that ended up surviving his whole life. Everyone else was martyred. So that's in the early church documents, but so he's just read the word. Get into the word more. That's something I've been feeling a lot more lately, that we need to pray more. We need to get into the word more. The church, not as a whole, because there is a lot of strong church bodies out there, but the church needs to do a better job at reminding of expressing the importance of these practices, of getting in the word and understanding God's character and who he is, and speaking to him through prayer. And it's 10 minutes almost now, so I'm just gonna end it off. But you got your 10-minute lesson for, I don't know if I'm gonna be doing it the next couple days because I need to catch up on school. But hope you guys, if you disagree, let me know in the comments. Talk about it, maybe. But see you later. Oh yeah, also, I'm sorry about the slip-ups today with reading. I'm tired. Didn't really get my thoughts across very well, but goodbye.